Well, guys, Riot did it again. I don't know what they were thinking. They basically
Follow me.
almost
I'll help
doubled
you.
the base damage amp that Golden Ox provides, and it scales. So I don't know if they forgot to do their math or what, but this Golden Ox trait is crazy right now. Just trust me. Go for it. Play it in your games. It's actually really not fair right now. I had a terrible setup for it this game, and I still made it work. This was the first day of the patch. I can't imagine how ugly this is going to be once people start to learn to play it. I'm going to start abusing it. Hopefully I'm going to look out for better setups, because yeah, I was not set up to play it this game, but I just made it work because I love my Golden Ox.
Well, that was satisfying.
So far we have a Ginsu's Rage Blade on the bench. That's all I see with it.
Shine brightly.
I know the way. Bring it on.
Holding on to pairs, on some frontline units. If I'm building a Ginsu on anybody, I want a decent frontline to have it, give it time to stack up. No matter what, I want to get a decent frontline going. I take Tactician's Kitchen right away because I like having direction in the beginning of the game, and it's honestly just an OP augment. You get basically a fawn, you get a free extra unit on your board, plus an emblem. That's basically 2 prismatics. You just have to wait 5 rounds, and they throw you 4 gold on top of it. Like, it's just over soon. I had to throw the Slayer emblem on Twisted Fate just because he's the best Ginsu's holder I have, though he doesn't do too well with the AD. Okay on him. Trying to think about my options right now. I have a Slayer emblem, so obviously I'm thinking about playing Slayers. But I don't know if I scouted around yet in this game, but I scout around at some point, and I realize there's 2 other Slayer players in the lobby. So with a Ginsu's and a Slayer emblem, like the game really wants me to play Vayne here. But I scouted around and saw that there were 2 other Slayer players. So the chances of me actually getting a Vayne 3 and that going well are pretty slim. So I have to get creative here. Yeah, this guy has a Slayer emblem too. And the other guy looks like he's angling Slayers too. Gotta get a little creative here. As you'll come to realize with me, I'm always looking for a Golden Ox angle whenever I have an excuse to. That's exactly what I do this game. I just say screw it, we're slamming our items. We're gonna stay healthy. The items work for right now. They work okay. And we're just gonna have to go ahead and figure it out. The Bloodthirster can eventually be okay on Diego. The Ginsu's is good on Aphelios, so. And they're both okay on Graves now. That's how you play TFT, make things work out. Graves actually does work with these items early game. Kind of unkillable. I'll probably lose the next fight. I wanted to keep the Echo, make a Street Demon board, but I'd rather have the gold. I'm a greedy son of a bitch, and I know if I'm playing Golden Ox this game, I'm going to need all the gold I can. So just sell off the Echo last minute, hope he comes back. He did right away. Made a last second decision right there to proc my first Golden Ox stack, so I could be free to level up whenever I want. This next round I was able to proc another Golden Ox stack. That's already using it pretty efficiently, and I decided to just not waste, but spend the 4 extra gold without using it towards Golden Ox right there, just so I could make my board stronger. Having the 4 Slayer, a pretty decent power spike, and I'm on a 2 streak, so I figured it was worth it. My items are actually okay here, because I already have 3 items on my carry for right now, so I really don't mind just slamming defensive items. Could have maybe won that fight if I slammed them a little earlier. I'm not sure. Probably not. Powerful Seraphine. Could also be slamming that Tactician's Cape on somebody just for the gold chance. I was thinking, like 10% thinking of doing something silly with these Executioners, making a board out of it, but I saw another guy was also going Executioners, so I decided against that. Little Buddies just isn't really that great this set. Never really... I don't know. I don't like running any teams that involve more than like 1 or 2 costs. Too late for any of those other augments. I know I'm not going to be playing against 3 costs. So again, that augment helps me right now. It actually will be pretty good on my Graves and Rengar. It'll help me stay healthy right now, and not going to be too terrible later on, so whatever. Yeah, right now my Graves just has too much Omnivamp to ever.
Time to start some trouble.
The lucky Aphelios on 6. Think about putting him to my board, but I don't have a marksman. I do have an executioner, so I figure Graves will. And Graves is going to be better with the Omnivamp, so I just keep Graves in for now. I rolled that round just to try to hit a Graves 2 for my mid game, but I didn't want to roll too deep. I was just going to roll enough to proc 1 Golden Ox stack. But we didn't hit the Graves, so we're going to start preparing to play around Aphelios more. I don't really want any more bow items on him. I want an Infinity Edge as his last item. I'm thinking about keeping the Slayer emblem on Aphelios, even though I don't know if I'm going to be running more than 2 Slayer in my final team. Doesn't really make sense. I guess I decide this round that it's getting too late to trust Graves. He's just a little too squishy. Even if he has Omnivamp, he'd probably get like 1 shot from this Dako. So I'd rather just have the Ginsus on Aphelios in the backline. I feel like it'd be a little bit more reliable at this stage. And we finally hit the Graves 2 as soon as we let go of him. Put him in for 4 Golden Ox. Burn a Remover, put it back on Graves. Trying to be less conservative with my magnetic removers nowadays, since they're so plentiful. I usually end up with extra, so I say screw it. I'm just going to make my strongest board every round. So I don't care if I'm burning a few removers just to move those items back and forth. They're going to keep me healthy right now. And as you'll see later in the game, I needed to save that HP. I think it was the correct move. Just going to have to manage our items more responsibly. No. Again, made a last second decision to proc Golden Ox on that last stage. I'm gonna proc it again this stage. Going all in on XP because I want to be level 8 before I start rolling again. Forgot I had leveled. I could have put something better in, like a Rost. Could have put in either of my Divina Core. I was just focused on that Infinity Edge for some reason. Forgot to. It's okay. My Golden Ox is starting to scale up a little bit. 3-item Aphelios. Things are going to start turning around for us. Do we even have to think about this one? The answer is no. Oh god, I think I forgot to move the Mundo out again.
Topple their forces.
Yeah, there we go. Good job. Get Vanguard in from Jarvan. Jarvan got a lot of buffs this patch too, so that's why I'm slamming all my items on him. He's a Golden Ox, Slayer, and he got buffs, so he's going to be putting in work this game as well. Pay attention to him.
Ram is on the job.
I think I pick up a Rod there because I'm starting to think about Viego items. I'm eventually going to move this Bloodthirster to him. And I really don't have any faith in Annie ever. So, the Rod could be used for Annie if I hit her leveled up, I guess, early. Take her items, but I really don't want to.
Ram is on the job.
Nice little last minute upgrades. Would help us tempo. Stupid fucking Annie I don't want. I don't even know if I want to waste the gold on her, honestly. Yeah. Annie is so bad. Especially with no amp on my team. I really can't take anyone out for Gragas. It'd be nice. Every unit on our board right now. Oh yeah. So, even though I'm putting an item on Annie, that's me committing to Viego items. Because I want to build Bloodthirster, Titans, and Seraphs. Because I feel like that's a decent combo. Gives him survivability. The Seraphs will scale up. Golden Ox will amp all that AP from the Seraphs. So, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't remember him doing too well this game. Probably did, but I really like the crit combo better. USS, Jeweled Gauntlet, and Haj. I think those are the best Viego items. You know, I didn't have those items. So I thought this combo would be be the best I could do for him. We want to level up next round, so gotta make sure to put all of our experience in the Golden Ox stack this round. Got Titans. Then I have no use for this extra item, so at first I was thinking I'm going to pick up an HP belt in case I get another spatula. I can make another Golden Ox emblem. But with 6 Golden Ox, you also have a chance to get dropped item components. So I just went with whatever I thought the most versatile item component for me would be. The tier could either be used for a blue buff for Annie, or it could be used for a Protector's Vow, or an Adaptive Helm, or even a Redemption. Getting a little low here, so we gotta make some moves. We really want to ditch these street demons, because 4 Vanguard's gonna be a lot better. But still need to be efficient with our Golden Ox. So we don't want to overroll right here. In any other game I would keep rolling right here because my health is getting a little low. But since we're playing Golden Ox, gotta be careful. Yeah, I forgot to slam that Tactician's crown, or Tactician's cape, or whatever it is, this like entire game. Would have been making like maybe 1 gold each round. Alright, so I got my Leona, got my Braum upgraded. I decide it's time to transition into 4 Vanguards. Bitch. Take the items off Graves? No. Alright, I forgot to take the other items off Graves. Should have done that right now. Oh well. Hopefully remember next round. Still not slamming the cape. Just too focused on my Golden Ox stats. All of a sudden we're down to 3 HP. We're getting a little dicey. But my board is strong and I really feel like as soon as I get Aphelios 2, super. I think that guy thought he needed to deny me another Golden Ox emblem, but I really don't need another one. I don't have any other carries to put it on, so fine with the units I have. I guess I could have dropped the Graves, put something in, like a Zac or something, but I don't want to spend the gold on any other units. Rather just roll. Rock my Golden Ox. Yeah, Viego's doing okay back there. Crazy. Kept it together. As you can see, we're absolutely printing with 6 Golden Ox. They changed it to 100% chance to drop gold for some stupid reason. Just kind of too snowbally at this point. I do feel a little threatened. I'm at 3 HP, so I'm just gonna start slamming items. I prefer like a Ginsu's or a Haj or anything else, but I mean the Ginsu's are an Infinity Edge, but Haj will do. Get close enough to the Golden Ox rolls, so as soon as we get dropped enough gold, we could roll 2 more times and get the next tier. Just need to kill 3 units. Generate the gold. I'll make sure to stand next to all that gold. As soon as I pick it up, roll. Roll again, you have the gold. Yeah. I don't even care what units are in the shop. I just want to roll to proc the Golden Ox. Got a hat. But yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna waste some more magnetic removers right now, watch me. The hat is supposed to go on Viego, so he gets immediate damage plus the damage amp. Then I love wasting magnetic removers. Yeah, hat goes on Viego, so he gets immediate damage amp, immediate AP. Then the Seraphs goes on Braum because his shield scales off of AP. Honestly, the Seraphs should have gone on Leona, so she could have had 3 items. But oh well. I have an extra Leona in the back just hanging out. Ready to go. I could have procced my Golden Ox thing again this fight, but I did the math, and if I just held my gold, I could proc it 2 more times before the game ends. Well, yeah, you don't really need to do math to do that, you just need to know that you want, either decide whether you want econ or not, but
I must not fall.
hold on to these units just for fun. Probably gonna end up selling them anyways. Renekton looks pretty gross, but I feel this is gonna get it done. Don't stay married to these Aphelioses. I don't have any gold left. Probably not coming home, so definitely the correct move to sell the son bitch. Roll here. Do it. Waiting for. Don't tell me I'll wait till next round. Okay, so I guess I reason that I'm just going for the get dropped gold strategy again. Just gonna roll once I get dropped the gold this round. Roll. I'm a greedy motherfucker. That was risky. Should have sold those Aphelioses and got the damage amp at the beginning of the fight. I should have taken that Deathblade. Probably a better item on Xayah than the Guardbreaker. Okay, now it's time to sell the Aphelios. Look at that, 110% damage amp. Like, please tell me how that's fair. Somebody explain it to me. I'll be expecting a B patch very soon. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good day.